Hello, my beautiful fire signs. I hope everyone's having a lovely and blessed day. This is going to be a weekly reading for the fire signs Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for the week of May 10th, 2026. Happy Mother's Day. So I'm going to do it a little differently. This time I pulled 3 oracle cards, and then I'm going to pull corresponding tarot cards along with some more oracles, okay? So let's start off by saying a quick prayer for protection. Archangel Michael, Archangel Ariel, Archangel Gabriel, Holy Spirit, Universe, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, please protect me while I read for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Please extend your protection to the fire signs, their loved ones, my loved ones, anyone watching. Reject any negative energies or entities sent to interfere with this reading. Return to sender 10,000-fold. Allow for me to have clarity while deciphering these cards. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay. So, as I mentioned, I initially pulled from the Sweet Love Tea Oracle deck, okay? And the first card that we have is Distance. Challenges that create space between you. Long haul, out of touch. The second card is Breaking Free. Getting out of a situation or being on your own now. Freedom, independent. And the third card is Expectations. Having very high ideals or unreasonable requirements. Dreamer, fantasies. Thank you, Spirit. So these cards we're going to break down, okay? All right, so we have the 9 of Swords reverse, the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, the 9 of Pentacles in reverse with the 3 of Wands. Okay, so let's start off by looking at these oracle cards. Okay, someone needs to take time, okay, to really ground themselves, get their shit together, get their mind together, get their mind right. Okay, someone is definitely fighting a hard battle right now. Someone is fighting people. They're fighting the institutions. They're fighting themselves, okay? Someone was also betrayed or backstabbed by someone very close. And my apologies, that is the 9 of Swords reversed. The first card, not 4 of Swords, okay? Someone was betrayed by someone, okay? And I feel like someone also is placing too much responsibility on another person as well. Okay, so someone feels like they need to get their shit together, or someone has gotten their shit together. Someone's thinking about the time where they were spiraling out of control, or they felt like their life was aimless. There was no direction. Someone was looking for direction and they found direction, but now someone's backstabbing them, okay? Someone also feels an energy of impatience. Someone is feeling a financial burden right now as well. So be mindful of overspending, okay, especially this week. All right. Someone is definitely, thank you, Spirit. Someone is definitely looking to move around, maybe travel somewhere, go on a trip. Someone recently moved. Okay. We have the Universe card with the moon in reverse, Pisces energy. Okay. Something came out around Pisces season. There was an energy of something, a secret was revealed to everyone with the Universe card. All right. Everyone knows about this secret that came out. Okay, we have the King of Swords. Okay, someone is heavy on speaking the truth, speaking their truth. Someone feels the need to revisit the past and talk about that shit. Someone is talking about stuff from the past. Someone exposed someone. Tell me more. The Empress. There may also be fears around a maternal figure as well, or fears around a feminine energy. This is also someone that birthed ideas. This is a very intuitive individual. This is a heavy on the woman energy. I also feel like this person is water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or they possess those energies as well. All right. This Empress also is a fertile individual. So someone could be pregnant as well, coming out saying that they're pregnant. All right. We have the Knight of Coins or Pentacles sideways. Okay. So, someone's learning a lot about their money right now. All right. Someone's learning a lot about finances, but be careful. Don't overspend. I'm going to keep saying that. 6 of Coins in reverse. Yeah, don't overspend. and stop lending out money to people. I feel like some of the fire signs are doing something right now, and they need all the money that they have. Okay, someone's resources are not, I'm not going to say they're scarce, but they're uncertain. Someone doesn't know what to think of when it comes to their finances. Okay, so with that energy of uncertainty, be very, very mindful of not overspending. Please try not to overspend. Okay, thank you, Spirit, for these downloads. I also feel like there's a lot of stuff coming out quickly with the fire signs. The fire signs are ready to get out of their mind. Okay, they're looking for a mental escape. Someone is also reaching out to a fire sign, or a fire sign's reaching out to someone else, probably for advice or assistance as well. Okay, Spirit's telling me to pull more tarot. Tell me more. I was gonna move on to the oracle cards, but there's something else in here. All right, so we have the Chariot, which is Cancer. Scorpio reversed with the Death card. What else, Spirit? What are these? King of Cups and Two of Wands. Okay. All right, so this could also be a person that is a Cancer or Scorpio, or there's change, that an inevitable change, heavy on that. It has to come. Someone's also moving to be with a loved one, to be with a new lover. All right, a new lover is reaching out, extending offers. Someone may have to relocate. Heavy on that relocation. Someone's also dealing with a vehicle. Their vehicle could be failing them as well. Or they could be thinking about purchasing a new car, or they're thinking about the expense of a new car that they have recently purchased. Heavy on the expenses, okay? I feel like definitely the fire signs are thinking about money. Someone's thinking about leveling up, okay? All right, thank you, Spirit. Let's move on to some oracles. So I have some oracles from the Shadow Work oracle cards. Very nice deck, by the way. So while I was looking at the other cards I was pulling, and Spirit told me to go back and pull more cards, all right? So I definitely want you guys to be aware of all the signs that surround you. I feel like you're missing things, or you're stopping too quickly, so work on your patience, all right? I feel very impatient right now, and there's no reason for me to feel impatient, all right? So the first card we have is Explore Feelings. Delve into insecurities and unresolved emotions. Authentic closure and peace, okay? So someone is definitely looking to set the record straight, okay, is what I just heard. Someone's looking to figure things out. This is a lot of family turmoil, family strife as well. Someone's trying to get over the family shit. Someone could also be dealing with a divorce, and this is the byproduct of the separation, okay? Heavy on that. All right. Next, we have Relentless Craving. Addiction is a prison disguised as freedom. Consumed, eroded, and habits. Now, people often associate addictions with substances. That's not true, okay? Addictions come in many forms. Addictions could be to retail therapy, okay? Buy too much shit. Addictions could be consuming too much processed foods. Addictions could be to gambling. Addictions could be to pornography. It could be for anything. Okay, so whatever you feel like you're overindulging in, some people could be addicted to cosmetic surgery. Okay, stuff like that. So whatever you feel like you're addicted to, you need to stop, because you're going to go down into this deep, deep, deep place of where you're searching for yourself. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So next we have avoidance. It's key to see the need to avoid discomfort, but also to overcome it and thrive. Confrontation and progress. Okay, so definitely facing yourself, looking yourself in the mirror, trying to figure out what do you need to do to better your situation, to better the way you feel about yourself and what's going on in your life, okay? Emotional release, letting go creates space for new beginnings, catharsis, and purification. I believe so too. So some people may need to definitely do some digging. You have to dig within yourself. It's like an aftermath of situations, okay? Traumatic events that occurred, traumatic events that brought up other traumatic events from the past that you actually buried and didn't address, okay? All right, so the last card we have is anger. Your expectations are not met, creating frustrations. Express it in a healthy way, release growth and balance. And it's interesting because the very last card from the Love Tea deck was expectations, okay? Having very high ideals or unreasonable requirements. So don't be upset when people do not meet your expectations because they were unrealistic, okay? All right, so that's going to end it. I love you guys. Sending you all an abundance of peace, love, and light, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.